Hi friends, this is Angela from We Are Family Homeschoolers. It's been quite a while since my last homeschool update, and today I want to come to you with a curriculum unboxing. It is spring of 2026 and all curriculum publishers are having their biggest sales of the year. So we went ahead and made our biggest purchase from The Good and the Beautiful. We've been trying out some of their curriculum for the last couple of years and we have found our favorites. So we don't use them exclusively. We do use other companies like Science Shepherd and Teaching Textbooks, and we've done some Matthew C. and some Christian Light, and we do buy certain things from Christian book distributors. So let me go ahead and show you what we got from The Good and the Beautiful. There are some new things that I've never seen before, and I'm excited, so let's get into it. Okay, so this is our first box. So this is a remake of unboxing the first box, which I already did, and for some reason my phone didn't record it. So I'm just going to show you real quick what those first few things were. The first things I pulled out of the first box are my elective badge book, and I've got 3 of these for 3 of my 5 students. And what you're going to do is at the end of every elective, there's a sticker, and then you just put the stickers in the book, and that way you can keep track of all the electives that your child has studied over their homeschool career. I bought all of the vintage art books. This one here is level 3. So this is in the middle skill level. I'll show you some other pictures. So you're going to start here and end up there. They've got shading in here, so very cute. My girls are very much into art, and so they actually requested those. Here's the level 1. So basic skills. No shading in this book, much simpler lines. Cupcake, little doghouse. Let's see what else is in here. A house, hot chocolate. So this one is just very simple, basic, and then as you saw in the level 3, it progresses all the way to level 5, and the pictures are just absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's see, what else did you miss? Okay, for language arts level 5, we've got Reader's Mystery of the Crying Caves, The Clockmaker's Son, Ice Storm, A Trickle of Water, and The Legend of Wind Hollow. So it looks like some really interesting books there. Quite a few. There are 5 for level 5 language arts. And then we had level 4 language arts, only has 3 readers, 2 really big ones, Nettie's Letters, Leo and the Lighthouse, and I pointed out earlier that the words are pretty decent size, so if you have a student that struggles with tiny print, this should be comfortable. And then Whisper Creek, which is a student and parent reader. We read those together. And then I wanted to show you the quick reference guide for levels 4 through 8 language arts. This is a cute little handbook, all illustrated, all kinds of reference charts. You have abbreviations, editing marks, literary terms. Let's see, all the parts of speech. And it has writing instruction in here and making lists, vertical lists. Let's see what else here. Types of sentences, subordinating and conjunctions, transition words and phrases, all kinds of stuff. Run-on sentences, how to use a semicolon, formatting your writing, In the back of the book, there is vocabulary for all the levels 4 through 8. So here's vocabulary list for level 8 and level 7. Let's see, level 6, level 5. Let's see, and level 4. So I don't know if I haven't gone through the language arts books yet, so I'm not sure if they will tell you to come look at the reference book or if this is just something to have on the shelf. So if the kid is doing a writing project and they're like, oh gee, I don't remember how to do that, then they look it up. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that one. Okay, that was the contents for the first box, and now we'll go back to the original video so you can see me unboxing boxes 2 and 3. Oh, this one's really heavy. Okay. Got my little craft scissors. Another packing slip. More bubble wrap. Okay, so we have 3 of the U.S. Constitution student journals. I'm going to be using this. Well, first let me do a quick look. So you're going to name the figure, fill in the blanks of the facts about the person, and you're actually going to read through the Declaration of Independence. So I've heard some really good things about this course. I'm going to go over the articles, the United States Constitution. You're going to actually read through the whole Constitution. And there are the amendments written out. Presidential election of 1800. Some coloring pages. The preamble. More coloring pages. So these pages in the back will be assigned to go along with certain lessons so that your student has something to do while you're reading the long one. Some cutouts, making a bookmark, controversies at the Constitutional Convention. On the back here, they have student journaling quote instructions. Okay. Oh, and we're back into level 4, language and literature, answer key. So that's what the answer key looks like. I've never had an answer key for the previous level, so this will be nice. All right, music appreciation 1. This is our first elective with the good and the beautiful. I will be using it with my 11th grader, my 8th grader, and my 7th grader. And these have links to online videos that you will watch. I was told that they are completely independent courses. There's a quick look at the contents. So, music in the medieval and Renaissance eras, music of the ancient world, hymn lesson on Amazing Grace, the Baroque era, music from the classical era, romantic and modern musical eras, and hymn lesson, 'Tis So Sweet to Trust in Jesus. So it will tell you here where to get your video, and then you go through your worksheet. I'm not sure if I probably will have my students do this all at the same time. But then again, if one student is goofing off and the others want to go ahead and move on, they can. Okay, each section also has another table of contents. So Haydn and Mozart and some more hymns. Nearer My God to Thee. Very nice. Mozart the Wonder Child. Oh, here we have Brahms and the clarinet. So parts of the instruments. I've seen some of their, oh, here's your badge on the end of the book. And this sticker is going to go into the electives book right there. So each child's going to get their own sticker and their own elective book. So that's going to be fun. Okay, handwriting level 7 cursive. This is the last in the handwriting series. I actually have my 11th grader and 8th grader going to be in these levels at the exact same time. So they're no longer teaching the cursive, they're perfecting it to normal size handwriting. It does start out with some review. Again, pictures to color, which my kids always like. Ooh, this one's really tiny. Here's a poem, I Sat by the Sea, that they're going to copy. Okay, so I have 2 of those. Spelling, Gadgets, and Games workbook. This one is online and it's free. The workbook was around $6. So you're going to go through here and the online program will help you single out a handful of words that you need to work on. And that's what you fill out in this book. So you're not testing and working on words that you already know, just the ones that you need to work on. I have level 3 for my son who will be between 4th and 5th grade. He's just starting out in cursive. So they have the dot system. So you follow it like a rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. So we've been using the cursive for about 3 years now. The Good and Beautiful Handwriting. Levels, kindergarten, level 1 and 2 are print or manuscript. My kids love these books, so we are just going to stay with them. And then my 7th grader is going to be using level 5. She's a little bit slower with the cursive. Cute little art projects to do. Okay, and back to the vintage art images. This one is level 4. Oh, yes, much more detail here. You don't write in these books. Very cute. I might have to try some of these myself. Okay, and level 2. So this one again is a little bit more simple. Airplanes, bicycles. And the last one, level 5. If you can see that picture. Okay, so this one has like shading in it. And it's just step by step. They kind of go off of intuition here. It would be cool if there was an online tutorial where you could actually see somebody doing this. That's what I would like to see. Okay, so those are exciting. Okay, let's see, answer key for level 5 language arts. It's just miniature replications of the pages. Handwriting level 2 for my 2nd grader. Oops. Okay, so this one is still manuscript. And then as they work through the books, the handwriting gets a little bit smaller and a little bit smaller. And they do have the art projects there. All right, last one for this box. We have Spelling Sky High Adventures. Again, the spelling is going to be online. And it looks like you're just using half a page for your lesson, for the handful of words that you're working on. This one has a different theme. I was thinking about the ocean theme one, but we went with games and gadgets and all things in the sky. So birds, clouds, airplanes. Okay, last box. They're all pretty heavy. At the end of this video, I'll put everything together so it doesn't look so random, and that you can get a good look of what all the pieces to the courses look like. Okay, more bubbles, another packing slip. All right, here is the course book, part 2 to language lessons 4. Means it's got to be a part 1. Here we go. Here's the part 1. And these are the ones that have been revised. I haven't even seen them yet, so I'll probably make another video actually going through them. But again, the beautiful artwork. Diagramming. I just love diagramming. I don't know why, that's just the way I grew up. Okay, so all your writing instruction, your literature, writing, spelling, grammar and usage, punctuation, art, geography, and vocabulary are all included together in the Good and Beautiful Language Arts courses. This is the brand new Level 5 Language Arts that's been revised, Part 1 and Part 2. They used to have all your grammar type things in one book and all your writing and spelling in a different book, and so now they've combined them a little bit more. Still lots of beautiful artwork. Lots of writing prompts. Alright, so I will make another video going through those so you can also see all the components. Story writing. I love how they always start you out with what the story's going to be about. So for example, they have the outline. Here's the beginning and the middle and the end, and then the child works through that. We haven't done anything that complex yet. Okay, so that is 5. And what we're trying new this year with my 11th grader, my 8th and 7th, we're doing the U.S. Constitution and Government course book. And we're going to have this count for our civics. Table of contents. I know you probably can't read that. I'm not going to go through it all, but there are 32 lessons. So we are going to try to get through this in half of a school year, so we can do other history courses. So this is kind of what it looks like. Ooh, I wonder if these are, I think these are pull-out pages. Some president cards we're going to cut out. So I'm probably going to keep a folder of all the things we take out of this book so that we don't lose any pieces and I can use them again when the next crowd of kids gets older. But it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful pictures, colors. Look at this, build your own U.S. Capitol building in the back. So you're going to pop all these out and actually construct it. So that's awesome. Quite a few pieces. Okay. All right, so you're going to go through, oh, there's some more. They do have some things you're going to rip out and put into a file system to help get the kids engaged in the lesson. On the lesson pages, it walks you through exactly what to say and what to do and what books you're going to be using. So I'll have to make another video on this once I get a chance to look through it if you guys want more details. But here's an example of a case file that we're actually going to pull it out and put in file folders, and I bought some file folders for this. And then we'll save them for the next time we go through this book with the younger crowd. But I've heard some really good things about the U.S. Constitution and government, and I've heard that a lot of other mothers are also using this for high school, and since you're going through the entire Constitution and Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights and the preamble, that it's just a lot of heavy information and really good for older kids. We're going to go through this novel, Mystery on Constitution Island. And this will probably be something I do as a read aloud to them. And yeah, so that is what I've got in my boxes. And give me a second and I will put the courses together for a quick overview. Okay, quick review. We got a whole bunch of handwriting for all my children. I've got 5 I'm homeschooling this year and a toddler. We got all 5 of the vintage art books. We got 2 of the spelling workbooks that go with the online course. We've got the quick reference guide for language arts, levels 4 through 8. We've got 3 music appreciation courses that can be done independently or as a group for my 7th, 8th, and 11th graders, along with the elective badge books. We've got the U.S. Constitution and Government course book and the novel and the 3 journals that go with it, again for my 11th, 8th, and 7th grader. We've got the brand new revised Language Arts and Literature Level 4, comes with answer key, Course Book 1, Course Book 2, and 3 readers. These 2 giant readers are for independent reading, which is assigned in the course, and I love that because they get to check it off. This one, Whisper Creek, is actually to be read with the parent, and I really love that because I feel like my kids still need to be reading to me. Okay, so for example, they have challenging words and vocabulary lists, and then it has a review. I like this because when kids come across new words, at least some of mine, they're lazy and they don't really want to sound them out. So this way I know that they're getting it. Has a page for the student to read, a page for the parent to read, and you just go like that through the chapter. And this is new. There's optional discussion questions that I have never seen in the other readers, so that's great. It's going to make sure your kid knows what you've just read and is paying attention. There are some little black and white pictures in here. Not too many, but a few. And I don't think these chapter books over here, Leo and the Lighthouse and Nettie's Letters, don't have any pictures, so the child will now start to use their imagination. And last but not least, we have the brand new revised Language Arts and Literature Level 5 answer key and course books 1 and 2. And there is no shared reading with Mom this year for Level 5, but there are 5 really good size readers that are all assigned in the lessons. So I'm super excited about that. The Good and the Beautiful Language Arts has to, hands down, be our most favorite language arts after 14, 15 years that I have been homeschooling. So, yeah, there's my unboxing. And I'll probably do some more videos and you know, actually take you through these books in a little bit more detail if you're interested in that. All right. Thank you. Happy homeschooling.